nervous prep at McKinsey to prep.
Our mistake today was in the stunt sequence, in the main stunt. Same stunt fell twice.
It was really disappointing compared to yesterday, because yesterday we were just so on and everybody was like amazing and we got so many compliments, but today was just kind of eh.
You know, I'm nervous every time they go on. You know, like I told them, I was like, if you can't handle being on top, like everybody chasing you, like everyone wants to be you today. And it's like, how are you ever gonna handle when you're not on top to fight your way back up?
Our first paid to Worlds is going home with Women's Elite Black.
This competition has definitely set the tone for A-Team, and it's gonna be a successful season, knock on wood.
It's definitely gonna be a big journey because every competition, it gets harder and there's higher expectations and there's more competition.
We need to bust our tails more than you are. And if you think it's been too hard right now, you need to turn in your uniform tomorrow. You didn't get to be on a Worlds team at Spirit of Texas by not trying hard. Remember, that you love this. At the end of the day, you still do cheerleading because you love it.
SPI Team Spirit of Texas, what's the letter A?
I was talking to my mom last night on the phone. She's like, well, how do you feel? I'm like, you never know. I was like, at the end of the day, I'm trusting teenagers to go out there and, drive the car. The last couple months, we've really focused on trying to build our confidence. I would say that that's probably our weakest thing as a team, which is hard as a coach because, I tell them all the time that I'm like, that if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you?
After Encore, we just had to make sure that we went back in the gym and we were just working on the whole routine and just making sure that we were all coming together as a team and understanding what went wrong so we could fix it.
Should we be able to hit each section all together at least one time?
Yeah!
Okay.
Now competing first in our Level 5 Senior Medium Division, please welcome Spirit of Texas A-Team.
After a month of our first competition, which was Encore, we went to a competition which was local called ACA. Day 1 and Day 2 wasn't our personal best, but it was better than what we had been doing.
Everything in cheer is just about how people work with each other. It's like a big puzzle and you just have to figure out the little things so you can put it together.
We're not thinking about awards, we're not thinking about placements. We are just trying to do our job, go out there and hit a routine and make all the hours and the drives and the extra practices and make it all worth it. It's just one of those things that it's come on, Lord, give him a break.
Your second paid bid is going home with the A-Team from Spirit of Texas.
I'm glad that we got our bid there. It took a little bit of the pressure off, that it's yeah, we got second, but you got your bid, you did accomplish something here, let's build from here. Going into cheer sport like that is all we focused on. That I was like, y'all, I do not care if we go to awards. I don't care what place if you're in last place. We need a 0 for your confidence to know that you are capable of doing this. You're amazing. Go be amazing.
I have a lot of confidence in the team, and I know for sure that we've grown with each other throughout the season, and we know exactly what it takes for us to be able to hit and do our very best.
After ACA, after we got our bid, the next week we went to cheer sport in Atlanta. Day 1, we didn't hit 0, but Day 2, we had a really good routine and hit a really good 0.
They all ask me, they're like, is there a chance? I'm like, there's always a chance, but I'm not gonna jinx it. They have an amazing routine. They have the skills, they have everything it takes. It's whether they're gonna actually do it or not.
We won, so we all were super excited. It was fun to finally win again, and we just had such a good feeling, and we were all super confident.
They had that spark, that special something about them that I'm like, and that's the A-Team. Those are the girls I've been waiting to see. It was our first win, actually, since Worlds 2016. When I tell people that, everybody's a little shocked. Yeah, this is the first one we've won, including locals, for 2 years. So I really think that they needed that for their morale, for their confidence, just to know that we can do this.
Now we have 2 months until Worlds, but this is just making sure that everything that went wrong is fixed so it doesn't happen again.
Krista is really going to expect us to be ready for change because she honestly knows us better than we do. So she's gonna push us to our limit, even though it's gonna be super hard, but she wants the best for us, so she's gonna make sure she gives us the best.
I know them as kids, and I know that they're fighters, and I know that they want to please you so bad. They would never want to let me down. They don't want to let their team down. They don't want to let Brad down. So for that, just hit your routine so that you know you can.
All I want more than anything else is just for us to be able to go out on the mat at Worlds like one last time and just like to know that we left it all on the mat and that there was never like any holding back, and it was just like one of the best seasons we could have ever had.
When we get to Worlds, hopefully y'all are gonna see some good zero reduction routines and see our heart and our passion in our routine, and that you can just tell that we're fearless and what we're capable of.
It takes time to be amazing. You don't just wake up that way. You know, it's like, and everybody, I think A-Team's one of the perfect examples of it. Everywhere I go, everybody I see is like, oh my gosh, A-Team's so good, they're so amazing. Like, yeah, but you don't know what it takes to get there. You put in so much work for like 8 weekends a year, you know, and then Worlds is like the finish line.